Morning, guys.
Morning, Mark.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Lovely day.
It is a lovely day, Don. Guys, I want to introduce you to Don on the right. This is Andrew's father, and I'm really happy that you're here, Don.
Yes,
Welcome to the trail.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How far are we going today?
As far as we can get.
As far as we can get, innit?
To Ross.
Yeah. So that's a good
See
stretch.
if we can get sharpened.
Yes. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I used to go to Ross to get sharpened.
Yeah, right. A bit of a short run.
That's a Hereford saying.
Oh, is
You
it?
go to Ross to get sharpened.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I've never heard
You
that.
go to Lemster for Lemster steak, which is bread and cheese.
Ah, brilliant. No, I've never heard these local sayings. How do you feel about today, Andy?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Good to have you out with us, Dad.
Yeah, innit just?
Yeah.
All right. We'll discover along the way that Don used to do a lot of running and more besides. All right, guys, really happy for these two to be on the trail, and I look forward to what unfolds. Nice one, guys.
Very good.
All right, we're heading that way
Yeah.
towards Westwood and Hoffwood.
See down through here, there.
Used to jump off the bank, swim in the rapids beyond the island. There's some rapids beyond there. The magic mushroom. Tip, step up, and through. We got a sheep roundup, guys. We're heading onto the Stank towards Morderford. It's all sheep country out the back here. Alright guys, this is Kate and Eddie in the back there. Alright guys. Well, we're on the Wye Valley Walk and Kate's place is on the routelet, so I thought I'd say hello. Alright, have a good day, Kate. Have a good day, Eddie, alright? Kate and Eddie, beautiful. Love them too. I forget which company owned it now, Bristow's or something. Isn't it beautiful?
Tires are still holding up.
Yeah, yeah. No frills in it, Andy.
No frills.
Do you know what I mean? All hand. Yeah. Alright guys, just a quick look. If you want to watch the full video, check the link below. Beautiful. Do you mind cameras, mate?
No.
Are you okay with them?
Yeah.
As I record?
Yeah.
Alright, good on you. So this is a medieval pond, you say?
Yeah, I've got a document 1237.
1237?
Requesting the owner, who is the Prior of Lantony, to extend his mill pond over Bishop's land. It's the fact it's in trenches. And it goes round. This is an island. So
It's in trenches, guys.
yeah. So if you can see over there. If you see it. So
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
that way you can divide it off,
You can see that over there,
and
guys?
you can keep the big fish away from the little fish.
Oh, yeah.
And you can also run a net through it. And this one goes round in an. So that's an island there, and then that's another island. So you're going up there. Okay, so you'll see up there, you'll see where the leak reaches the mill pond.
An old medieval fish pond, guys. And there's another one over there.
This is just a freebie from I don't know years ago.
So how old is this mill?
Well, this building.
This particular building, or
Late 1700s.
late 1700s?
So this is the wheel was being rebuilt. I don't know when. If you go down, I'll just show you the wheel.
Okay.
This wheel's about 1850, possibly a bit later. But
1850, guys. The wheel,
yeah.
possibly later.
And,
You do have open days, don't you? Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's in May.
It's in May,
It's
yeah.
National Mills.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I come past here all the time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Unlike Don, I've never come up here.
Yeah, well, people don't. It's only because I put the railings in. It used to be fully closed off.
Yeah.
People tend to come up now. This is it had a roof on it, and the roof had been taken off for building materials. It's an estate-owned mill, and then from that the weather got on the buckets. They were wrought iron, and they've been rusted out. And this bearing was sitting on a wooden mounting. So this concrete mounting is new, all right. I put this in, and
So you're the latest addition to it.
Yeah, and so that collapsed down into the mud. Now, since they put the flood barriers, stanks up the lug, the Y always backs up, and floods, and then the lug backs up, but it backs up much more, and it comes under. It basically fills the bottom of this wheel pit,
Right.
so you can't mill when there's a flood on.
That was an intriguing meeting with the mill owner and restorer. I'd been walking past the mill for years, and it took our walk and a little of Don's cheek to bring it to more life. A short while after, we stopped off at the old oak that Paul and I used to sit under whilst having brews on our days out. It was really nice to be with the old one once more. Setting off after a bit of restoration of our own, we headed for the Foundhope Ridge. Don was doing well at 80, and especially well after all his health scares, which he told me about along the way. It's going to be a tough hike for the old boy, but he's made of tough stuff.
I'm telling Andy, before I had this operation at the QE,
Yeah.
we went up to see the specialist,
Yeah.
and they had to get me a wheelchair to push me along the corridor.
'Cause you
couldn't
can breathe.
walk on the flat.
Couldn't breathe.
I just no power, no energy
Why?
at all.
Why?
Because my heart was all out of sequence.
Yeah, sure, right.
So they stick these wires up your groin,
Yeah.
burn these faulty electrical signals off in your heart.
Yeah.
Now I can walk 15 miles.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Couldn't walk under
Wow.
50 yards.
Check that out, guys. Heart operation. And here he is, walking to Ross on Y, up and down, in and out. You know what I'm going to do, guys, don't you? I'm going to rescue this beetle. Yeah. Because it wants to come out of there. It's alive. There you go. There you go, mate. Whoa. Good job we came along. There you go. This one is super inquisitive. Hello. What you got on your face? Yeah, guys, we're passing what used to be the old lime kilns here, look. Yeah. This is where all the lime was produced. Some of the lime in the Wye Valley is produced here. Of course, they used to put it on the land then, didn't they? Fertilise the land.
These are the old lime kilns. So
Yeah, yeah.
Mark tells us. You do with a torch, have a look in there.
Yeah, it's opening up now. That's a beautiful walk through the wood, that. It's just been raining, innit? All night, so it's nice and cool. Yeah. Oops, watch my ankle. Yeah, really cool. As you might expect, this time of year, the woods have cooled down. Nice and damp and wet. All the scent and the smells. And of course, the colours of autumn are coming out too. Going to head down now towards Caplor, Caplor Farm and Caplor Hill Fort, which is an ancient hill fort, Iron Age. Bit of a steep climb there, so we're going to slow down for dawn and going to get to Ross on Wye and complete a great section. Good day. This is so rural Herefordshire and gorgeous. Just green rolling hills and cattle mooing to each other. Moo. Look at that, eh? It's no wonder there's so much anger in the world. It's absolutely understandable. We're nice and steady up here, working as a team. Don's doing really well. I mean, he's had operations on his knees. He is 80 years of age too. And this is one steep mother of a hill. Good going, Don. Nice one, mate. Steep old hill. Yeah, we'll have a break up here, Don. We're inside Caplor Hill Fort, an Iron Age hill fort dating back to the 6th century BC. It was a double-ditched hill fort with ramparts. Yeah, we're in a beautiful spot for a brew. Wonderful tree there. The light across the way is absolutely gorgeous. Was it? Cake? Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice and steady. It's wonderful here. Really, really beautiful. Really quite special.
How many times you walked this route then, Mark?
This is the only second time I've been up here.
Is it?
Yeah. I was just going to give Beryl a shout out. Give you a shout out, Beryl. Isn't it? Thanks for all your good work.
Aye.
You're a wonderful human being. Don says you're number one.
Aye.
There you go.
Hello. All right, good. We're sat on some concrete structure, and we can just about see Ross on Wye. We're at the Caplor Hill in it, Mark.
That's right, yeah.
On the old age fort or something. Andy's
Nice.
just made a cup of tea, so we're just having a brew.
There's the Y. The Romans used to call it the Vega. And Vega in Roman means wandering river. Check this beauty out, guys. These guys are gonna come and have a look. Looks like a bird feather. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
Let us know in the comments below. Don doesn't, Andy doesn't, and neither do I.
The fungus growth.
Love these old ways. I'm just kind of cocooned, we're cocooned in this old way, deep in Herefordshire. Just high bushes to our left and our right. Some of these bushes will be very old indeed. Good habitats for all sorts of mammals and birds. But of course, agri-farming has cut down a heap of them right across the nation. And of course, cleared away old flower meadows too. So it's really good to see this old way flanked by high bushes. There we go, more of the same. Check it out. Wye Waters, heading towards the River Wye. I'm not too sure at all. Here's the same brook. Getting bigger. We've just come out of the shadow to be greeted by lots of light. How beautiful is that? It's just a rural scene in Herefordshire. The River Wye isn't far away now, guys. Here we go again. Check this place out. So we've decided to go back. We've just rang Beryl, Don's wife, and his mum, and she's going to pick Don up at Caplor. It's been a really good hike and quite arduous. Don almost equalled his best. Mind you, lots of hills, lots of ups and downs today. So, hats off. Don's just sitting on my sack, resting until Beryl comes and picks us up. The funny thing is, guys, we didn't quite know where we were and we needed a postcode. So I knocked on that door, that very, very swanky and lovely home.
High protein bar, half each.
Oh, maybe later. But the girl that answered was really lovely. She was really nice. And it's funny, isn't it? You know, you...
Did you come out and see if she wants to go for a drink?
Oh, no. But, she was very helpful. And you can walk past such places, can't you? And have a bit of a negative view of people who live in such splendour. But no, she was really helpful. So whoever you are, thank you.
Well done.
Well done, isn't it, Don? Yeah. Don, I enjoyed my time today.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And I did.
Loved it.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, we'll do another walk.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And once I can start to sleep.
This time we'll get the postcode sorted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed, but can we have one of these each?
Yeah.
Oh, go on then.
You're under duress.
There you go, mate.
Thank you, Don. Good shine, mate. Peace.
Cheers, Dad. Well done.
Yeah. Good
Beryl.
luck, lads.
Love to you, alright?
You.
Alright.
Thanks, Mum, ever so much.
All right, darling. Just
Love you
sorry.
lot. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Yeah, all good. Yeah.
At least you're away safe, Don.
Just have a nice
Yeah.
drive home now and
Yeah.
a rest, alright?
Keep safe.
It's
Well done.
beautiful sunset's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
Been over the river a few times and
Keep safe, lads.
do, don't
Take
worry
care of
about that.
yourselves. There he is. He's away safe. He was a bit tired, but we sorted it out eventually.
Sorry, mate. I feel bad about it.
No, come on. Let's just get going.
Onwards.
Yeah,
Into Ross.
that was good. I'm really pleased that your dad got away safe.
Yeah.
And I had such a wonderful conversation whilst you were away.
Did you?
Yeah, we had a great
I
conversation.
look forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, I'll share it with you. It's Thursday. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. And we're very happy not to rush this moment, because that is the most wonderful vision. It's a lovely town, Ross. I do enjoy being here. If you've not been to Ross on Wye, then walk the Wye Valley Walk. Because it's a beautiful, well, it's an old port town really. Used to do a lot of trade on the River Wye. And it's the birthplace of tourism. I'll tell you all about that in the morning. But we're trying to find a place to doss. And I'll tell you the story about what's just happened now. We went to see an old friend, Jason. Oh, I love him. He's not in a good way, but I love him. Alright, he gave us some water, by the way, guys. That's what we knocked on his door for. So we're looking for a place to doss. And we've come to another church. So we found our place to doss just really quick. I'm running out of batteries. It's an old beer garden. It's derelict. The pub to our left is closed down. You can see the old benches here. It's a great shelter, absolutely made up. Alright, it's absolutely brilliant. DOS number 2. Yeah, I love it. It's adventure. Didn't have to pitch our tents again. Not that we don't like pitching our tents, we do. But we do enjoy this too. Alright guys, bring it back. Look at this, guys. We got this one hefty bush to our right. That's good cover. Some people have actually just walked by, so we're not noticed from the right. And there's quite a lonely, dark space. The pub is over there, look. See the pub? Well, that's closed down. It's empty. Went out of business a while back. So this thoroughfare here is quite quiet. And of course, we've got these side railings here, and we're down there. I'm going to get some grub going. I'm pretty much set up. I'll get some grub going. I'm going to loosen my boots because my ankle impingement is sore. As I've said, you know, I came on this hike with a few injuries, and tomorrow is going to have to be a nice steady start. Nothing fast, because that was another good, what, 5-6 mile on the road again? Easy, isn't it? Another easy 5-6 mile on the road again. It's not good for your feet, but you know, we seem to be getting used to this. Alright, a fantastic day with Don and Andy, and with Beryl picking us up. You're brilliant, Beryl. Thanks very much. Alright, gonna get some grub going. Bon appetit in this wonderful Ross on Wye old abandoned beer garden shelter.
Quite cosy in here last night. Ah, that's the pub's name, the Hope and Anchor. Yeah, it's just gone 7:20. I'll get up shortly and have some breakfast and get underway. We're heading towards Monmouth today. The river is right there. I'd just like to say, you see that green stuff there? Bottom left of the spoon. That is spirulina. I put 2 pills of spirulina in porridge and just soaked them overnight. Now spirulina is a bit of a wonder food. It's got a lot of protein in it and amino acids, etc. I think it's made out of seaweed or something of that nature. But yeah, I plonked 2 of those in my breakfast in the morning. Well, during the evening, and soaked them in the morning. Soaked them over the night time. God, get it out, Mark. So spirulina, guys, when you're on a hike, it's one of the most protein-rich foods on the planet. And you need your protein to repair your muscles. Alright, wanted to share that with you. Right, clear this lot up. Morning ritual. Plonk. There we are, Paul. We're in Ross on Wye. I'm going to put a conker here where I slept. In this shelter. Reminded me of the city doss down we did in Hull. And this is to the rear of a shut down pub too, the Hope and Anchor. It's Friday. It's Friday, Paul. I think it's October 9th or 10th, 2020. So I'm just going to place it down there. That's for you, and that's for me. Right there, where I slept the night. Love you, Paul. Love you, my beautiful twin. You're always with me. I'm always with you. I'll never leave you, Paul. Time is expanding. I can't stop that. I'd like to, but I can't. All I can do is remain mindful, brother. It's the best I can do. Alright, Paul. Loving you always. From this shed. Well, shelter. Pub shelter. Love to you always. And you, Father Terry. Mark.
It was a good time under the pub shelter, almost like being in one of those shelters on the Appalachian Trail. On the way through town, we passed by the 16th century market hall, stood dependably upon the hill. After getting some supplies from the supermarket, we headed out of town due southeast towards Chase End Hill and Woods. But before getting there, we came upon a surprise, namely the headquarters of PGL, the Nationwide Adventure Company.
Well, we were walking by. I said to Andy, oh, I'll pop in and just share my website. You know, it's all outdoor related, isn't it? That was incredible. We're just leaving the PGL headquarters in Ross on Wye. PGL have got centres all over the country. I forget the man's name now, but a wonderful man, Richard Garland. Hi, Richard. Just told us a brief history of PGL. And the guy who founded the project was inspired by the Wye Valley. So PGL originates from this area, from the River Wye no less. But yeah, that was a fantastic chat, Andy, wasn't it?
Peter Gordon Lawrence.
Peter Gordon Lawrence.
I know you did put it up on the screen, mate, but that was
there
the
you
man.
go. Peter
Yeah.
Gordon Lawrence founded the PGL travel and outdoor adventure business. That was really friendly and warm, wasn't it?
It was
Andy?
absolutely lovely. And then Steve, we met Steve, who's working in the stores, who actually lives here. He's worked for PGL for 30 years.
That's right.
Totally open, friendly, passionate.
Yeah.
He was saying how many instructors he knows in this area, that some of them been walking. I think he said one of them's been working here for 47 years.
Yeah, they stayed in the area.
So they've got to be doing something right, haven't they? If you've
Yeah.
got people that are as passionate and devoted as they are.
All right, guys. Going to pick up the Wye Valley Walk. We're in Penyard Park. There's a castle around here somewhere, Penyard Castle. And the funny thing about Penyard, out the back here, is that the River Wye used to flow out the back here as opposed to by Ross and Wye. The ancient route of the River Wye was down there in that valley. Here, look, I'll share it with you. Many thousands of years ago, for some inexplicable reason, it changed its course. Probably part of the glacial period. I think there are about 2 glaciations in this region over 2 million years. I'm not a glacial expert, but I know there are at least 2 periods, and the glaciers reached this far south. Fantastic start to the walk, this stretch of the walk. Meeting folk all the way. All right, guys, bring you back. Don't know how far we're going to get going today because we just keep meeting people. All right.
Good morning. Sing a roof song. You go ahead. Have you got some roof songs?
If only, if only.
Good morning.
Oh, bless. Let's carry on. Wow, look at that. Deepest Herefordshire looking into Gloucestershire. It's part of the Forest of Dean. Absolutely wonderful. Heavily wooded round here, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, nice section descending Chase End Hill. Quite steep. Thing is, I'm walking with bent knees, using my glutes and my thighs. Nice short staccato steps. That's all you need when you're coming downhill. Have you ever watched Sherpas walk? They walk with bent knees, don't they? They know which muscle groups to use, either going uphill or downhill. Not only that, I don't want to slip, so I'm going steady with these, with the size of my steps. It's wet, and we all know that sometimes you go onto your ass if you're not concentrating. Beautiful, beautiful here. I want to live here. Give us your house. There's a J. That's a J, Andy. A J in the tree. Give us your house and a jay flies over, look. It's in the tree, look.
Oh, wow.
See it in there? That's a beautiful jay. One of Paul's favourite birds, that. He's got some wonderful jay feathers back at home. Well, a beautiful jay. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's incredible. Wow, that was incredible. It might come back to the path. It's still in the tree. It's still up in the tree.
We're watching a jay. Paul's favourite bird. One of Paul's favourite birds.
Wow, that was incredible. What can I say about that? That was a really powerful and rare nature moment. I've seen jays before, quite close up. But that was unique in the sense that it hung about, it was washing, cleaning, preening, and it was broadcasting so many different sounds and tones. That was a real display of its wildness and beauty. And yet, the funny thing is, it was bathing in the most, what can I say, almost the most conventional garden. You know, the perfect cottage garden. That was really extraordinary.
But it's been quite varied. We were saying there's some places we've been and we thought we're not sure we'd go back there, but we think we'd come back here. There's plenty more.
Yeah. There's plenty more to see in the Y catchment.
There's loads.
Come back then, guys, and explore more.
We will.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your time,
Thank you.
Cheers, Bob.
and hopefully catch each other up one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye. Thanks a lot.
That's okay.
Another bloody meeting mark. Are we ever going to get to Chepstow?
I know. I told you, didn't I say it's going to be next month by the time we finish, Andy? I was just looking back to where I'd come from and leant on this stile and said, "Oh my dear twin, oh my dear twin," and imagined Paul walking down that trail. And as I said it, this apple, and I mean as I said it, this apple fell out of the tree and rolled right down there. And I picked it up from there. It rolled right down to my feet. It's a bit rotten on one side, but I thought I'd give it a go. And it tastes really nice. It's a nice apple. Oh, beautiful, Paul. Thank you, brother. Brilliant. It's like it was meant to go 100 miles an hour. Check it out. Never seen a tractor like that before. Like drag racing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. Does that feel fast, Andy?
Feels like it could be pretty fast, these big old wheels.
Yeah. Quite useful. That's awesome. Never seen a tractor like that before. Kerne Bridge. And me and Andy walked over it Not many pedestrians walk over it. Apart from Y Valley Walk, apart from Y Valley walkers. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, it's got a real nice flow. And we've got a real nice flow too. It's been really cool. We've got some really mellow Herefords here. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that little one. Got a brand new one. This is the outdoor centre at Welsh Bicknor. And we're thinking of pitching to the rear. There's nobody here. It's very quiet. Well guys, we just spoke to a wonderful South African guy called Brian. So shout out to you, Brian. We were talking about the Drakensberg in South Africa. He used to go out 6 weeks at a time, he did. Wild camping. 10 days and 6 weeks, and yeah, it was some good chat that was. He booked us in. We've got this room, 2 of us, for £29. Youth Hostel Association, and there's the Y. Look at that. Just thought we'd go for another experience. I've never stayed in a youth hostel before. And it was worth chatting to Brian. But yeah, I just wanted to stay in here. Wanted the experience, staying in a youth hostel. Usually this youth hostel is fully booked. Brian was just talking to us now about how busy this youth hostel gets. So it's very popular in the Y Valley. And no wonder, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful walking. I mean, yes, it's populated. You can't say that it's remote. Lots of splendid houses. But I've really enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed passing through the settlements and the trails through the woods that have been forged by people over decades, possibly centuries. Yeah, centuries I'd say, around here. Because there's a lot of industry around here once upon a time in the Y Valley. Heading into the dining room, guys. So this is the dining room.
Say again? Oh, that's nice.
We're set up over there, guys. We've just been using this facility in here. Been using the water. They've been really friendly. Speaking to this wonderful girl called Samantha from Italy. Just been talking about Italy, walking, her time in England. It's been really good.
Yeah, there's still lots on the cards. It'll probably be the South Bristol schools, I would think, where there's more deprivation.
Got a brew going. We've got social distancing going. This table is out of bounds.
It's such a big achievement in the current context. It's tough to get these jobs.
So yeah, there's social distancing going on. YHA English Bicknor in the Wye Valley. You imagine all the different conversations that have taken place in this room.
Rose is on track now. Yeah, so youth hostels are
People from all over the world have no doubt come here, backpacking in England and Wales. Possibly lifelong friendships made here. Definitely friendships overnight. Many laughs. Possibly some people consoled because people hike for different reasons, don't they? You know, who knows what stories have unfolded here. Yeah, so I'm really pleased to be here. It's a good experience. It's a nice chunky door. Yeah, lovely old place. Victorian, definitely Victorian. Oops, I'm just going to pop in here. Here's the courtyard down here. Back in the day, this was probably servants' quarters down here. Back in the day, definitely a working courtyard, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Wye Valley YHA. The Wye Valley YHA at Welsh Bicknor. I wonder who used to go up there. Whose place was that back in the day? Possibly a storeroom, even back then. Yeah, what was the operation around here? Yeah, I'd love to know who owned this place. I might do a bit of research, and if I find out who owned this place, I'll put the details up on screen, a few, and down below. Alright, kind of got our day underway. Andy's without his brolly. Not too sure where that went, but he's without it, so let's get going. Okay guys, I feel rested, that's good.